Hello, I am Hafiz Mohammed Ans Asif from Gondal Salt Company. Today I'll show you how we prepare the salt in our factory. Let's go. This is the raw material. First of all, we pick this raw material and put it into the wash place. Then our skilled staff wash it properly and remove out all the dirt from the salt to kill the germs and remove the dirt from it. As you can see how our professional and skilled staff is removing the dirt and making the salt healthy for us. Because it is necessary to have a good and healthy salt. Now let's go ahead. Now after washing the salt, we put the salt into the crusher machine and the machine crushes it into the small pieces. After that, the small pieces went into the elevator and elevator throw that pieces into the dryer. And here you can see it is burning. We use it to dry the salt and try to remove the moisture from the salt. After drying the salt, the drum throw the salt on the sizing sheet. Now let me show you the most important and interesting thing. We have attached a magnet bar in the machine. When the salt passes through the bar snatches all the rust from the salt. As you can see, it is in my hand. After that, there is no chance of getting any rust or any iron in the salt. Now let me show you the sizes which we produce through the machine. First of all, this is 2 to 5 mm. After that, let me show you the second size which we have. It is 1 to 2 mm. And further, the third size which is the fine salt. And the last but not the least, it is powder. It is 50 mesh powder. After crushing the salt through the machine, our skilled persons put this bag on their shoulders and take this onto the testing table. They put this salt onto the testing table. Let me tell you about our staff. We have very well trained and well experienced staff here. They give their best to help us to give you best and best services. They are very hardworking and faithful to their work. Now let's go back to the salt procedures. Now when they put the salt onto the table, now our skilled staff put the magnet into the salt to remove all type of irons and rust from the salt. And on the other hand, the second person pick up all small pieces of bad material from the salt. If there is any bad material present in the salt, our skilled person pick from the salt and make sure to have good and healthy salt for you. After that, the salt has been dropped into the bag. But before going into the bag, you can see we have attached a magnet here too. This is the third process of magnet to remove all type of bad iron and rust from the salt. We make sure to give you best and standard quality of the salt. After that, they complete the weight and make sure the weight is absolutely correct. After completing the weightage process, we the inner, which is inside the bag, to make sure that no moisture will go into the salt. After sealing the inner, we stitch the bag properly. After that, at last, our well-trained and skilled staff put this bag in the warehouse along with other bags of salt. Thank you so much for watching the procedure of making of salt of Gondal Salt Company.